Hello, Taylor Tilton inside of the Taylor Tilton Hour. You're watching The Blend, where legends live. And you know what? I do have comedy tickets. I have tickets to the Funny First Fridays Breast Cancer Awareness Edition that's taking place Friday, October 7th at the Vineyard, featuring Chestnut, Chantel, and Henry Coleman. So you can go to my website at www.taylortilton.com to register to win tickets for you and for a guest. But right now, my guest today is on the come up, you guys. He has been featured with Salt-N-Pepa, New Kids on the Block, many other celebrities. He is, or should I just say, help me welcome Naughty by Nature's artist, Mr. Ryan Lane. Welcome to the Blend, Mr. Lane.
What's up? How are you, Tina?
Hey, good. I see all y'all. Okay, you put my little plaques to shame. I need to hide my wall.
I gotta represent the Legends wall all the time.
Yeah, my gosh, your wall looks great. Where are you from, Ryan?
I'm originally from New York City. Yeah, born and raised.
Okay. How would you then, if you will, describe your style? Because you got a lot going on. But I'd like to hear from you. How would you describe your style?
How would I describe my style? I would describe my style as just like I know this sounds just corny as hell, but it's me. Like I'm just
come on, give it to me.
It's definitely me. I'm not gonna say I have different personalities, but I do have different moods. So I would say, depending on what time of day I'm going out or where I'm going or what have you, all of those things play a part in my head. So if I'm going to a wedding, obviously I won't wear a baseball cap or things like that, but it just really depends on where I'm going and my mood. But I would describe my style as urban, street, but still clean, put together. I'm not ever like hanging my pants off my butt and stuff like that, and I'm not ever
Yeah, like you said, I mean, urban and street, but you're
but it's still clean and put together.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of the new age or new school Ludacris, because now his pants are up. You know what I'm saying? Like he's clean cut. He did it. They're clean cut now, but at first, not necessarily so.
But it's still urban. It still has
urban.
Blackness to it, which I like.
Yeah. Come on, give it to us. What's it like working with Naughty by Nature? Since you're under their label, what's it like working with those two guys? Is that a good or no?
Yeah, like as in good.
As in good. Okay.
I did this because, like, honestly, like, it's crazy to like actually grow up listening to these guys and watching their videos and hearing their songs, and to actually work with them or even being on tour. Like, I wake up a few feet away from them. Like, I have a bunk right here, and KG's bunk is right here. It's just ridiculous to me. And then on top of that, even just being on stage with them, it's just like, wow, I'm on stage with Naughty by Nature right now. This is crazy, So it is incredible, definitely life-changing. I've learned so much from these guys. Like, it's always great to see Black men enjoy and do what they love with a smile on their face. And it was just, every day was just laughs and loves and energy and pouring into each other, and it was amazing, man. I'm
great
to be a part of the team. Yeah,
I don't know if I was expecting that answer. Not that I was expecting some kind of drama, but I don't know if I was expecting the love and the playfulness that you're saying, and how much fun you had. How did you all meet?
How did we meet? So my production team, the Lady and the Tramp, I've been working with them for years on top of years. And one day they called me in to do like backgrounds on a 20th anniversary of Naughty by Nature, and at this point it's at 30, but which proves it's been 10 years in the making. And I went in, did some backgrounds. I was just doing like, hey, on top of what they had. And then from there, met them. I was working with a ton of artists, like writing songs, helping with artist development, vocal coaching, and all of that stuff. And I just feel like I just kept proving myself, and I just kept putting in the work, and still putting out music, still writing, doing my thing. I got a phone call during the pandemic. I want to say the pandemic started in March. I got a phone call in like May about putting out music, and I'm like, the world is on lockdown. Like, why are we? I don't get it. But honestly, they called and was like, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Yeah," even though I wasn't. I was in quarantine, eating Uber Eats like everybody else, and watching TV and
tons of television. Yeah.
We was in the house on lockdown pretty much. I got the phone call. They asked me if I was prepared. I told them yes, even though I wasn't. I made it happen.
That's
in
right.
COVID, it wasn't any stores open, no barbershops, no. I couldn't do anything. I could do everything from home, and then from there, everything just took off. And I've been doing interviews and performing and writing and just doing all of this stuff, and then it brought me here. So
yeah, what a blessing. Now, you were on the 2022 mixtape tour with New Kids on the Block. I see it right there. Yeah, represent. And In Vogue, Salt Pepper, Rick Ashley. Tell me what that experience was like.
Man, life-changing. Honestly, going into the whole thing, right? During the pandemic, I told myself, like, yeah, look, it was really hard for a lot of us. We didn't know where we was going. This fly is getting on my nerve. We didn't know, right? We didn't know where we was going, what was going on as far as like music is concerned. And I just was like, yo, when the world opens up, I'm going on a tour. I didn't know.
I'm gonna be ready.
I was gonna be like, I told myself to be ready and be prepared. And I was like, yo, I'm going on a tour. I don't know with who, I don't know when, I don't know what, but I'm going on a tour. And to get the phone call to, obviously be on the tour, I just was like, wow, okay, let's get to it. Honestly, I didn't have any expectations at all, because I do feel like if you do have expectations, like you have all of this buildup of, oh, this is gonna happen, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna meet this person and do all of that. I just went in like, look, do what you do the work, and let's get to it. And when I tell you, not having those expectations really made it a better experience for me, because I just learned so much. I was able to adapt. If anything went wrong, I was able to be like, okay, cool, this didn't work out, how do we fix it? You know what I'm saying? So everything was a learning lesson. I learned so much. Everybody loved me. Like Terry from In Vogue is like, hey Ryan. I'm like, what? Like,
yeah,
it was just so
and she knows my name. What?
My name. She came and knocked on the dressing room door one day, like, hey, is Ryan here? I'm like, I got her. Look, In Vogue is right over. In Vogue is right there.
Okay, one of those is their album. Okay.
And In Vogue is actually also right here as well.
Oh, yeah, I love those ladies.
Right there. Huge fan of In Vogue. You know what I'm saying? So everything was
likewise.
Everything was just like, wow, this is really happening. But I do love the fact that I've been doing this for a very long time, and without me even realizing, I was prepared for this. When I'm in the gym, I'm on that treadmill, full voice, doing harmonies, doing my parts, making sure that, I can still have that stamina on the stage. Yeah, so everything was a build up, and I can't wait to do it again. I'm already packed when they call. Be ready is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
As they say, if you're already ready, you don't have to get ready.
You ain't gotta get ready. You know what
I'm saying? Well, and now you've mentioned the pandemic a couple of times, and like many artists, there were some pandemic releases, and you had a couple of them too. Is it Forever and I Wanna? You wrote those during the pandemic?
Yes. We released those mid-pandemic, even filming our video for Forever. We was really on lockdown. There was nobody in the streets. It's crazy. There was nobody outside, but we was able to just bulldoze it and have a video done. And I was able to style myself and make sure I got my hair done and had a haircut and did all of those things. But it really taught me I can legit do anything. I can do anything.
Well, you know what then? Let me ask you this. During the pandemic, did you feel refreshed, anxious, scared, ready to get back on the road? What did you feel personally?
Honestly, I was scared. I was scared because, look, first of all, beyond the music and everything we do on an everyday basis, people are dying every day. I had people in my own family who passed away due to COVID, so it was a very scary time. We really didn't know what was going on. Everything was happening with the Black Lives Matter. It was just a lot of like, wow, this is heavy, so being in the house, I honestly, Tina, I did everything I could. I was painting, I was drawing, I was organizing cupboards, I was making clothes, I was writing songs, I was just doing everything just to keep up me and my adrenaline and my dreams and everything I want to do. So it was a tough time, but like, I knew that I didn't want to leave the pandemic how I started it, I was working at a job.
Absolutely.
I was working at a job I hated. Well, I wouldn't say I hated my job. It was a lot. And I knew that, I like my job, but I want to be an artist. I want to do music full time, So the pandemic really like sat me down and was like, okay, cool.
Helps you refocus, reorganize.
Let's revamp this whole thing you're doing. And honestly, it really changed my life. I know it was a very tough time for a lot of people as well as myself, but it really made me a stronger person, a better person, a more confident person where like I know exactly who I am, where I'm going. And, so shout out to the pandemic.
Yeah, that's why I understand. Yeah, I was about to say 2 snaps and a circle according to In Living Color.
yeah. I mean, it had
it was one of those yin yang type of things. Yeah,
exactly. But
it really was. I understand that.
Still working, so
I'm but we're still here, so we're gonna keep moving forward. Yeah, so that's a good thing. During this segment, this is what I call my uncommon question segment. This has nothing to do with your bio, but it's not anything lewd or anything either. So let me tell you I'm going to ask you my uncommon question.
Uncommon question.
So yesterday, my husband's car broke down on the road and his wife had to come to the rescue. So my uncommon question to you is, when was the last time that your car broke down or acted up? When was the last time your car even acted up? I told you it's uncommon. It's like,
when was the last time my car acted up? That's a very funny question because I don't drive. I ain't got a car. That's the first one. I live in New York. I don't really need a car here, but I do ride the bikes, the city bikes. I ride them everywhere, so I use those as my car. And because I really don't like hopping on the train anymore, especially with everything happening in New York and all over pretty much. Yeah. So I take a bike, so I don't have a car. But
okay. Well, yeah, you are in New York, so you guys are very congested, unlike down south.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Plus, it saves gas. With how you're getting around. That's cool. Well, what's new for Ryan?
What's new for Ryan? I love when people ask me this question because I feel like everything is new. Honestly, I want to do so much. I've already accomplished so much that like I just want to keep on building on myself and my brand and really like extend what I do and what I can bring to a lot of these kids around the world. I feel like we don't have like Big Brother programs or like, a mentor program and things like that. So I would love to just spread what I was taught, from the teachers I had or Big Brothers or a mentor, you know what I mean? So,
what do you mean you don't have it? New York doesn't have that?
Not anymore.
Really?
I would say, and I mean, I'm a little older now, so I may not even know like there are those types of programs happening. I mean, I'm a teacher as well now, so a bunch of these kids I teach now, I'm pouring what I learned in school into them.
Okay, sure.
But you really don't hear about Boys and Girls Clubs and a Big Brother program where you have a person you take under your wing and just like not groom them, but like, show them what's right and what's wrong. Honestly, I have my dad, I got big brothers and uncles and all of that stuff. But I just felt like my teachers in school understood me a little more, as far as like, me being an artist and a performer, so I had a big brother and a mentor. So all I'm trying to do is just everything he taught me, return
Yeah.
term.
I know
Pay,
the word you're looking for. Yeah, pay. Oh, right.
pay
Wow.
it
Well,
forward.
I'm gonna give a big shout out to Memphis, Tennessee, because we do still have our Boys and Girls Club. As a matter of fact, my children attends one of the campuses, Big Brother, Big Sister program. We do still have that, as well as my husband and I. We're foster parents,
I
so
love
we
that.
are
I love that.
paying it forward too. Yeah, for how long we been in? 13 years.
Oh,
We've been
really?
fostering for 13 years. Yes, we
I
have
mean,
a lot of kids.
look, I could be wrong. I could be wrong as far as like the programs, but I know that when I see a bunch of these kids on the street just hanging out and starting trouble and doing a whole bunch of BS, I can tell these kids are not being groomed by a mentor or
Yeah.
an adult
You're right.
figure. Look, stay off the streets. Keep in school and, follow your dreams and, be a leader and all of those things. I may be wrong, but I know for me, I do that for my kids, but I don't feel like it happens a lot
A lot.
around
Wow.
New York City.
That's
as it
kind of
used to.
sad. However, I am totally grateful for you and what you're doing and what you're pouring into, as well as they can see your lifestyle. They can see that you're traveling with all these people and say, yes, Ryan is real. He the truth.
He the
That's how I
truth.
say it out here
Oh,
with an
he
F.
the truth.
He the truth.
Love that, thank you.
So I thank you, Ryan Lane, for being with me today. You guys remember to go to my website, www.tinatilton.com, to register to win tickets for the Funny First Fridays Breast Cancer Awareness Edition, Friday, October 7th at the Vineyard. Chestnut, Chantel, Henry Coleman. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 8, and you can always purchase those tickets by calling 901-707-0217. Again, thank you, Ryan, for being a guest on Tina Tilton's
Thank you,
WN. And we hope to see you soon in Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all got to come here and bring that tour.
We got to come back. We got to come back.
Oh, yeah. Well, come back. Wait a minute.
Wait, we
When
went
did
to
y'all
Memphis?
I do remember seeing Salt and Pepper, Debbie Gibson.
Memphis, Tennessee. I think we did.
I think I remember. I'm going off the hip here. This was probably, of course, pre-pandemic, but I remember seeing Salt and Pepper, Naughty by Nature, Debbie Gibson. It was not.
On the previous tour. Okay, I'm not sure if we went to Tennessee this time around, but I want to say we went. I'm not
Because
sure.
I think New Kids on the Block is touring in Memphis by themselves. I don't think they're on a ticket.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, me too. Well, we don't want to spread misinformation, so you guys check it out in your own local city. Again,
Yes.
Thank you, Ryan Lane, for being on, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.